Welcome back, everybody, to another episode from the Yeet Federation. By popular demand, we have a beginning of a new series for Plutocracy. So the first episode is just going to run through the initial setup. As you can see here, I've got this pretty much as neutral as I can, and I've upped the difficulty by tweaking a few things that you'll see later on. So world size is medium. This means that obviously you can see there the little warning, the larger the size, the more it can affect the performance of the game. Loading times, things like that have been an issue, but I believe with a few updates this is probably the safest option while still giving a decent range of stuff that's going on. Got 125 companies of each type, 50% of politicians from the real number, and an increase of 3% to the difficulty. Industry here, as you can see there, we've selected all, and this means it's a plus 5% difficulty to the game. We're going to have an opponent because it adds 10%, plus it's good to have a little rival there. Difficulty on negotiations, we've increased that from easy to normal on this. It's only a 5% increase, but it does have a significant difference when we come to negotiation, which you'll see when we come to purchasing or trying to purchase some shares. Reputation again, I've increased that to neutral from good, just so that you can see the difference. This is going to be a much harder playthrough. Again, charisma from high to medium, an increase of 2% here, so that's going to have an impact. We've got small savings, which means only 100k to start with. It's a plus 10 increase to difficulty, and no starting shares. To give us a bit of a chance, I've put the longest end year as possible, because I think that's going to be the fairest way of doing it with the increase. And as you can see, it's still 66% total difficulty here, so it's not a walk in the park. Next we go into traits. We've gone for male. It would be more difficult with women, but I'm Thunder, the bespectacled Brit, as you can see the character, so it makes sense. European again, I'm British. They don't have a British option, so European is as close as I can get. Heterosexual, because just put it as it is. Education, so I didn't go for the full difficulty on this one with uneducated, simply because if we do ever want to play in politics, the uneducated stat does stop us doing that until a certain point in the game, when, as you can see there with the warning, the uneducated cannot run for a political office until a law authorizing it is passed, and every game's different, so we don't know when that's going to trigger. But to change that, to make it more difficult, we've gone from religious to atheist, so that's a plus 7%. So all these things here, the party, non-partisan as well here. So party, religion, education, orientation, origin, and sex. These all have a combined factor on whether or not people like you. And as you guys know, if you don't like, you don't want to see them. It goes on. So yeah, we're going to start 1870 in quarter one, and the goal for this is to make the most profitable company that I possibly can. What that's going to involve at this point, I'm a bit unsure, so thoughts and feedback are always welcome, and I would appreciate it. But in the meantime, we're going to wait for load up screen, because greatest thing about the game. No, we're going to use Dexter HD. Previously in other series has thankfully was able to point out the buying and selling of shares via the stock market. Negotiate as low as you can, even if it damages your rep a little bit with certain characters. You'll see what we'll do that. We're going to rip the absolute mick out of it in the starting state, because the starting state is not going to be where we're staying, which is why I didn't even change what was generated on the home screen there when we started up the game. Basically, I don't care if we're going to make enemies in the home state. My negotiations are going to be hard. I want the best price, and it's obviously you're going to have a little review when you're doing negotiations, but I'm not going to settle for being ripped off just to make a deal. I will walk away from it. I'm not going to be shy about that, because we need to ramp it up as much as we can before we find the correct state that we want to stay in. And then that's going to be okay, don't show tutorials, don't need that. So yeah, it's going to be Eric Baker is my enemy. He's in Iowa. 158 influence. We're currently at 500. So that's fine. Loyalty is negative. That's all fine. I'm just having a quick look through as we go because there has been an update since the last one. So I do not want to miss anything. The skills that we're going to be looking for first off is going to be significantly focused on negotiating and making sure we get the lowest taxes. Trading is going to be up there as one of the first, as is planning. So planning, trading, again, psychology, even physiology. Oh my god, that's a boo-boo by me. Not getting a penalty, that's going to be useful as well. So yeah, we want to get that up to level 3 as soon as possible, to be fair. Yeah, so this whole diplomacy round is going to be the main focus for the foreseeable future. I am going to try and blitz through some episodes. I'll keep an eye on the time if I can. And we're just going to go straight into it. So, MrThunder, the Bespectacled Brit, is going to jump in to Alabama. I'm going to look for the market cap. I don't even need to do this at this point, to be fair. I do not need to do this. I need to look at here. Okay, loading is not the best. I do not have enough resources to I don't have enough influence to even attempt that, so I can't trade with you. Which means probably going to start at the bottom. Shareholders. Does that mean available? Yeah. So yeah, let's have a look at the stock exchange quickly. We want to look for the asking price, but no. Ignore me. I'm just trying to familiarize myself. So she wants to sell shares in the company up to a stake of $41,000, which is 13.3%. That means I'm going to get a favor on her, and I like that, so I'm just going to go deal straight away. And unless they've changed it, if I do a deal for the £42,000, so I'm just going to do my whole wad here. I'm just going to do the full 100,000, and that should trigger that, which means then I can sell it, complete the ambition, and get the extra. So, but the only issue with doing it this way is that if she doesn't offer a decent price, it's going to bite me in the ass. So, and actually starting off, that is a pretty good price. So sell shares at $2.42, offered price is $1.45. Opponent covered the price. Yeah, so that's what they've offered me. Let's have a look here. Stock price is $1.93. So I need this to be a bit lower. So I'm going to compromise rather than insist, because we do have a good starting point. If I can get it back down, that'll be bonus. If not, you know what? Initial run, I know it's not the best, but I can still make money on this, so I'm going to just take that. I'm going to then sell it straight away, and I'm going to run with that. So that should also trigger the ambition. Yep, there we go. It's going to get me more reputation, which I'm going to go straight for, because I want the rep, because it's going to help my negotiations. What is this? Yeah, it doesn't cover it, because right now I don't have cash reserve because I did that. I want to make sure my influence stays high so I can continue to negotiate for as long as possible. So I bought for $1.63. Gonna sell the first lot. Don't want to sell unless it goes back over 185. So 1.8 is the lowest I want to go, because I want to make as much money from this as possible, and I might even be able to go back in and try and get more from her on this quarter, which is going to be ideal, to be completely honest. Yeah, there we go. So now I can go back to the market. Who's that? Adam Brothers. So he's looking around on the first one. He's doing a different tactic, but that's fine. It's now going to cost me 283, and she's not going to offer me as much. Like, it's going to be harder because she's now unwilling to sell. He's also unwilling to sell, but so it's 2 times less. So we want to look for these stats here for people to buy them from. So the markup of the character to the stock price during the negotiations is 2 times less than usual, and compliant, meaning we'll be able to make a deal much easier by decreasing 2 times a character's diplomacy level. So this is actually ideal, and I'm just going to try and get as much as I can. So I got 13 grand from the first series of negotiations, which isn't the best, but it's not bad, right? I'm just going to insist because it's not. We need it to be over here, and if it's not, it's just not going to be good enough. I need you to be over here, hen. No, okay. Quit that. This is why I also got the reputation, so I've got a little buffer. Gonna agree to terminate that. She doesn't like me now. Yeah, you're my enemy. Big whoop-de-whoop. You're old. You're probably gonna die soon. It's not a problem. Harsh but true. Okay, so now we look at the next one, and we're just gonna do this. So she might not show up because she's an alcoholic. Loyalty won't decrease. This is a good one. Current stock price is $4, so her starting price is already way above that, which you expect, but we're gonna do what we can. So market price currently is here. We want this to come further down. We can get it for around this. This will be perfect. You know what? I'll take that. Straight on the stock market with you. Loyalty wouldn't be terrible. It would help with further negotiations. I didn't check out to see how much she's got, but I'm just gonna keep increasing my rep because there's gonna be so many failed negotiations in at least this first episode, and quite frankly, I do not want to. I don't want to be exposed to that. That is static. Right, let's see if this will trigger anything. There we go. So yeah, just for the first episode, I'm going to try and get as much as I can. At least definitely the first quarter, and then we will revisit. So I want to trade over 3.9. There you go. Yeah. I know it's a bit less, but that's fine. Okay, so I'm 31 grand up. Let's keep going. It's gonna be a little bit of a slow slog. I do want to see if I can get. So they didn't actually have anyone, so the bank might. Okay, this isn't bad. So he's also the cheapest. He wants to sell. Wow, 3.14 million, but that's just because the price of the share. Alright, let's. Wrong button. Alright, let's deal with you. And let's see if I can get. I didn't check out his stats. This could blow up in my face, but let's go for it. It's not bad. That is not a bad start. The stock price is 152, right in the middle. I am going to continue to try and pull this down. If I can get this, yeah. You know what? I'm taking this. Yeah, that's going to be phenomenal when I sell that. So stock market price 152. So ideally that's the minimum. Just going to run through this real quick. If you want me to slow down with anything that I'm explaining or going through, then just let me know in the comments. But like I said, I am trying to focus on and all this stuff here. These collectibles, not my focus right now. There we go. So do a quick sell there. Straight back up. See if we can re-deal with you. That was quite handy. He is unavailable until the 17th, which is 8 days. So let's see if there's anyone else we can deal with in the interim. Okay. Won't be available for 100 days after. And you know what? I'm gonna try it. Yeah, the big deals are how we snowball. Oh yeah, come on boy, come on boy, come all the way down. You know, I'm taking that. Yep. Straight in, straight out. Keep the ball rolling. Same day deal. Let's go in, see who else we can rinse. So, who do we have here? We need 223 to do with you. I don't have that. Next company. Stock price is down, so I could buy some of that to sell it again when it jumps back up. Could do that, but I feel like that's going to be potentially problematic long term. We're up 92. Did we start with 100? I think I'll start with 100. I think we started with 100, guys. So we're up 92 grand, if that is the case. Did I just look at highway? I did look at highway. I don't want to look at highway. Yeah, so we're getting into the our buffer zone at the minute, which is the influence that's going to be stopping us. So gonna keep having a look here. I swear I'm clicking on the same ones each time. I apologize, guys. Yeah. Okay, so when the stock exchange is involved, we can watch the market for it, but it's more risky because it's much more volatile. If you can get a discount from buying, then phenomenal. Okay, so stock market price is 14.90. He wants to sell. He is aggressive, and he is restrained. He also wants to sell. I'm not going to get his achievement, unfortunately, but that's fine. I can still try and make money from you. No. Not happy with that. Still not happy with that. Walking away. Yeah, you don't like me, I don't care. You're greedy, I'm greedy. It's greedy world. Wrong button. Okay, so let's have a look at you. Now the other thing that I could do for some quick wins is going to the search and then filtering by achievable ambitions. So if I can do it, I want to see it. If I can't, I don't want to bother. I will accept loans at this point. I don't want to sponsor anyone because that gets messy and it takes more resources than I've currently got. If people want to sell items or if people want to sell shares, I will look at this. Okay. And based off of this, we go through and we look at what is best. So because what is my character's? So he's a CEO. He needs credit. Wealth isn't the best. Don't trust politicians because, you know. Not gonna say it out loud because I shouldn't have to. This will be good. The one thing that I forgot to search is states only available. There we go. Okay. Senator, don't trust. CEO. She's only worth 20. Sorry, she's only worth 40 grand, and she needs 25 grand. I don't know if I trust that. He is influential. Much prefer Julia here because she's worth a bit more. She only wants 25, and it's yeah, that's a no-brainer. Yeah, increase my my stats there a little bit. Looking for someone who's got decent profit. Again, that's fine. As long as I don't go under my 100k that I had, I'm happy to do this just to boost up my reputation before I go back into the other negotiation. So on that basis, this should get me there. Yeah, so he's already got some money in the bank, that's fine. Okay. Do that. Got an achievement, so go straight in here. And which one do I want? Increases the rounds, decreases the penalty. The influence is quite good just now. This is good, but I want to be doing more, so I need to be able to decrease the influence cost. According to that, I'm going to get 60k next turn, so or next quarter even. So I'm just going to increase and go back to the company. Was it Bard? Yes. Pardon me. So he wants until the 17th. Right. Okay. Come out, go back in because auto refresh doesn't always work on that one. Excuse me, guys. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. Straight back in with 117. What can we get you down to? Yeah, I'm gonna compromise because the I believe the stock price is 151. So I'm already making bank doing that. I don't want to risk the close to is it 21? The extra $21. I'll take that price. Keeps my rep that I've just paid for, and we can just go in, get another achievement, straight back into this here. I'm gonna do this. Reducing the time that it takes me to deal with these people is going to be fundamental. 903 shares. Stock price is that. What did I sell on for last time? Yeah, same price. That's fine. And there we go. And your time now is the 4th of March. Is there anyone else I can have a look at in the meantime? The reason why I'm not carting around the country yet is because I'm trying to get the most that I can for the least amount of output at the minute. I don't mind doing some traveling to find the best company location later on, but I need to have the resources first. Let's insist. That's better. Okay. Analysis, stock price 179. Getting good money from that one. I'll agree to that and then sell straight away. Once my diplomacy gets up there and that gets more powerful and more base, I will be able to make much better gains. An extra dollar per, that's a big difference. Starting out is always so difficult because it's so hard to get a start, like a decent start, because you can take a lot of time trying to get a grounding and things like that. 20th of May. You are new and you want to deal with me and you're cheaper. I will have a little look-see with you. Yeah, you want to get a good base, get a plan, and attack it from that perspective, because depending on how you set the game up, it can be incredibly... I'm going to insist on this one. Yeah. It can be incredibly difficult, especially with your opponent, because they can steamroll. I still don't know the mechanics behind how they managed to do it, but they literally just seem to land in 3 different states and just steamroll across all of it, and you're like, okay, well, can't really do anything about that. Tip, can I get back in here? So I need the 20th of May for you and the 7th of March, and then based on that, Bard, where are we with you? On the 4th there, okay. Sometimes it's easier just to go this, see the full menu. Sorting from the cap here, in case you guys are wondering. Market cap shows you the most valuable depending on how you sort it, and dividends. So when we're looking to actually start investing to get dividend return, this is what you want to focus on. Anything with 100 or close to 100%. The higher the technology, the better it is in the marketplace. So other coal mining companies who are under 53% won't have a higher share in the company. So that's kind of how that works in the marketplace. Sorry. Profitability, you want that high as well, because obviously the higher the profitability, the higher the share price. If you then want to cash out, you can sell it for more. If you want to keep it in, you can get more bang for your buck. You can do loans against the company. It's oh, that's new. Sorry, I just saw a new piece of candy there. Current stock price 111. So let's see what I can get for my money here. $111 needs to be under 111. You're not under 111. Let's insist that we can get you down to this price. Better. Okay. 111 was the buy. You know, I'm just going to do that straight away. I don't even need to tickle around the fence on that one. Tickle around the fence. What? I don't know what I'm saying, guys. I'm sorry. We know. If you've watched the channel, you know I'm a dingus. It can't be helped. Yeah. Not even gonna apologize. It is what it is. I think should I wait for this one? 4th of March? Nah. Dead time. Dead time. Don't want dead time. Wingtip. You guys aren't available yet. So for 100, oh, that's a hell of an increase there. Mercenary as well. I'll come back to him. High speed ink. Too much risk on that one. That's why I didn't just snap it up, because that's it was like at least 2 times the stock price of that, so it's just not. It's probably not going to be worth going for it. Nope. You are aggressive. You know what? I'll give it a bash. We're being aggressive in negotiations. What does it need to be? 50. Fuck off. It needs to be 55 and he's offering 55.7. He's offering 55.6. Nah, I'm not making money on that. Oh, that cost me rep though. That cost me rep. I think I need to rebuild that because that's gonna hurt. He currently doesn't have a balance, so that's not going to be good. He's currently wanting to sell 84 grand's worth of that. That's going to cost me a penny. You know what, it's 25 grand. I am happy to take that punt. Get my rep back up. 51k, 50k, 25k. Yeah, he's not going to pay it back. He's going to default on that, but I can say goodbye to 25k to get my rep up to where it should be. Just another 25k here. Politician, CEO. You know what? A bit more than I wanted, but see if he dies, I'm not getting it. These two aren't the best. I think I've got a loyalty with you and try and rinky dinky that way. Rinky dinky, as they say. Rinky dinky. Okay, so I need to get some more. I think the problem with these guys is these are all going to cost me the influence, which I do not currently have. Yeah, even some of these baby ones here are gonna cost me. 112, and she does not like me, and she is not gonna be happy. Not worth it. You could be worth it. If I can get that down to $2 a share, I will. He's hot or cold, that's fine. Let's see what I can do here. So share price needs to be below, ideally below 3. I can't really move. Yeah, no, I'm insistent. Can't meet me, then I can't do it. Can't meet me, can't do it. Adios, we're done. Okay. Someone else, you can just fuck off. Da, 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 da. She is mercenary. Yeah, she is a mercenary. Jesus. I'll give it a bash. Needs to be below 5. Wow. Just want a pretty penny. So I can't move on this at all. So even on that price, I'm not making much. Nah. Rep hit. Unfortunate. So this looks like I need to get this back up, because otherwise it's just gonna cost me for 25s. I'm not gonna get this money back, but I need to take the hit. And this is why it's a tough start, because if you do the aggressive diplomacy, they're just gonna try and take you for everything. Don't want to go below the 100,000 because I want to go after that share. So I think I need to where'd you come from? Yeah, I think I need to just wait for the big boy at Bard, I believe it is. Yeah, need to wait for you. Okay. Deal. Let's see how much I can get from you today. Analysis, stock price 153. So let's see. Right here is stock price. Oh, compromise. This could be big. Even if he doesn't come back, nah, I'm taking it. I'm not wanting to risk that. Okay. This is good. Getting 6. Yeah, I'll look at that afterwards. Sorry guys, sorry. Getting distracted, boys and girls. Boom bang. I'm due to get 127. That's not going to be the case. I think I'll be lucky to get 50k of that, to be completely honest with you guys. I had influence because I had the shares. No, I don't. That's fine. I would like to can I get any shares from you? This could be good. $176 is the share price, and he's willing to give me to 136, which is great. Can I come down any more? No. You know what? I'll take that. I'll take that. Nice. Net income is 80% on the dividend rate, which would be handy. So yeah, this is the difference here. So it cost me 184k in wealth to get a possible return on investment of 69.3%, which is 127k. However, they might not all come in. None of them might come in. So it's definitely a risky one to do. I wouldn't pursue this route until like you have over 1 million, really, with any substance, because like that's half of my, that's more than half of my total wealth right now. Tempted to sit on this, but again, with the end of the quarter nearing, I still got time. I still got time. I just might need to move state. So yeah, first episode is a little bit more sporadic, shall we say. Is Adam Brothers back again? No, that was her. Okay. So I did not want to watch Adam Brothers. I'd like to watch Bard. I would like to watch Mechanics. And I believe High Speed was alright. Yeah, he is not available until the 8th of March, 2 days time. Let's just speed through to that. Go, there we go. Let's have a look. 112 is what I'm looking for. That's just down here, in case you guys were wondering. 112. Let's have a little look and see what I can get him down to. 84 would be fantastic. I insist on this one. Might not like it. It doesn't like it. I can't settle, but it's going to cost me too much. Going to cost me reputation, but we live and learn. Okay, next one. It's going to be a bit more problematic now, but keep that in the back burner. Ink. He doesn't like me, no point pursuing that. Wingtip. This one is doable, 128 from the bottom, so we're looking at decent. See what we can do. When it starts as a good one, I'm not even going to bother insisting, because I think I can't risk that much of a loss. So I'm just going to accept the compromise and just always attempt it, because you never know. Like that one, that was a very good trade-off. And this could be quite a pretty penny when I come to sell it. So the price is 100. I'm gonna get more for that. I'm not gonna get too greedy. 20th of May, 20th of March. So it's not terrible, not terrible, not terrible. Bard, you were 16th of March. Let's just try you again. Can deal with you. So we want 154. Straight in the middle again, nice and easy. No. That's better. Again, I can compromise now because I've already made the gain up, and yeah, I'll take that. Making 24 bucks on the share, which is a lovely jobla. What was my all-time high sell for that? This will be the all-time high. I will take that. Thank you very much. You are now not until the 28th of March, which isn't terrible. Canonics. Okay, you want to go again? Let's go again. 177. Wait, what? 177, and he's going there. Okay, you know, I'm oh, it's a big jump. We'll see if we can compromise. Not as aggressive as I wanted to be, but still worth it. Majorly worth it. Okay. Always worth just double checking the history and that behind it so you know what your sort of prices were. Yeah. Fantastic. Fantastic. Okay. So if you have a quick look here, you can see historically we've made 89 grand on this one for episode 1, 88 grand with this one, 23 grand here, 12.5 grand there, 18 and 109. So wingtip is actually the big one, but I think this is the one that I made an enemy out of. Oh no. 2 days I can do it again. Let's see. This guy has been very good to us. Quick check. 1, 2 and 9. So we'll be aggressive. We can afford it now. There we go. This is going to be a good payday. So what's this saying? Nah, that's fine. I don't even want to look at those things right now. So 125 was my highest. I'll take 124. Can he go again? Not until the 1st of April, which should be in the new quarter. So, and we're nearing the, oh, we are past the 40-minute mark. So, thanks for bearing with me, guys. I know this has been a long one to start us off. If you would rather me go behind camera and complete a couple of episodes and things in the background and then come back with the next chunk, let me know in the comments. I do not get quite as much time as I would like to do these recordings, so obviously there's only so much I can do. 152 is the price, so I need to stick to my guns here. Yeah, I need to stick to my guns. Knew that was going to fail. It's fine. No effect on that. That's fine. So yeah, when they're calm, you can be more aggressive, and that's pretty much the only reason. I saw that at the corner of my eye beforehand. One last negotiation before the end of the quarter. So on this one, I want to look at the highest dividend, which just happens to be Bardink. Of course it does with the highest net cap, so let's see if I can get in here. And it was just going to be from that guy. That's why I didn't sell, because it was right at the end of the quarter he wanted his dividend. That's fine. Let's have a look at you. He now doesn't like me, that's fine. Don't really like him either. Brian and Partners, you know, it's not terrible. You know, $10 for the stock he's trying to sell for 21. Let's see what I can do here. Let's see what I can do. He doesn't want to sell. Yeah, come on, boy. Come on down to Chinatown. Let's go. Right, okay, so 10 is the price. He's offering me 12. See if you come down to 9. Nah. I'm not buying over. I refuse to do it on this playthrough. I refuse to do it. You guys told me off in the last one. I've heard you. I've heard you. It makes it more painful. Normally I would just capitulate and just take the loss at this point, but I'm trying to make every cent work for me. I know I need to bite the bullet. I don't want it. I don't want to do it. Oh, now getting into dangerous territory. He's not available till tomorrow. There we go. Come on. So, what do I need to get? 179, and he's starting me out at 188, which isn't terrible. Let's start and see what we can get. Fuck you, come on. That's better. What is it? 10 bucks on the share price? Yeah. For 325k, that's going to be a decent chunk, right enough. Okay, so I think I'm going to end the quarter there, because while that could tank, it happens to be one of the strongest companies, so I'm fairly comfortable that that's going to be okay for our picture. So, end episode 1 recap. Let's go. We have a asset cash wealth of 140 bucks. Not looking too good, but we have a total income, well not income, sorry, a total asset holding of 528,000. We started on 100,000. Very good gain for episode 1. We're getting hit by a 2.5k tax bill, which, to be fair, it's only going to trigger if all these credits come in, which they're not, so it's not an issue. $184,000 out on loans, and $344,000 out on the shares, with a return on investment of 5.19%. Looking very good for the episode 1. I'd love to read your comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts about what you liked, what you didn't like. If I ramble too much, let me know. I hope you tune in for the rest of the season. God, say of the series. God, guys, it's Saturday. I apologize. Hope you tune in again. Hope you enjoyed. Leave a like, leave a comment, share it around, tell your friends about us, and yeah, let me know what you want to see. You want me to do a time skip? You want me to do a fast forward episode? I'll see if I can do some basic editing. Still haven't learned it, by the way. I'll see if I can do some editing with just running it through for a few quarters and doing the fast forward or the ×2 or 3 or whatever. But bear in mind, if I do that, it is still going to take me like 4 hours worth of gameplay. If I do a ×4, that's only going to be an hour episode, so bear that in mind. But until the next one, I hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Take care and be safe. Peace out.